Well, good morning. Time for another training hike, and I am super excited about this one. We just left the van at Wayah Gap and are heading towards Siler Bald, which is one of my absolute favorite places on the AT. This direction is only about 2 miles each way, so it'll be a good 4-mile hike with lots of elevation. And we could come the other way from Winding Stair Gap, which is about 4 miles each way, and makes a great overnight backpack if you don't want to hike for too long. But there's definitely elevation change either way because Siler Bald is way up there. So anyway, we're gonna start hiking, and I'm glad to have you along. I think Forrest might be even more excited than me. He's going crazy. Wish I was smart enough to wear him out before we hike, but he needs his energy for the hike, so I don't know. Anyway, I do have a trekking pole with me today because of the climbing, so juggling the camera and the trekking pole and the dog might be kind of interesting, but I will do my best to share this little hike with you. It is really gorgeous out. It rained a lot last night, so the trail's pretty wet, and some of the steps are probably kind of slippery because it happens to roots and wood when they get wet. We're gonna forge ahead. Just crossed a little bridge there. Came up from that direction. Got plenty of roots along here to navigate. Well, that's interesting. As far as I know, garbage doesn't grow on trees. I don't know if somebody's thinking they'll come back and pack it out, but bear bait, maybe. With all the rain last night, parts of the trail are just kind of running stream a little bit, which is to be expected. But overall, the trail's looking pretty good. It's a beautiful blow down here. And I heard recently the spiral like that means that the tree was hit by lightning. I don't know if that's a fact, but I'm gonna have to check it out, because it'd be really fascinating if it is just the physics of that and how it happens. There's another little swirly root right on the trail here. We just passed a hiker on the way down. This is Snowbird Gap right up ahead there. I spoke to him a couple times and he didn't respond. And I don't know if that's because he had headphones on and couldn't hear. I even spoke up a little, bugs, spoke up a little louder just to make sure. I was curious if he was through hiking or not, but no words. So anyway, we're carrying on. We're getting close to the turnoff for the side trail that goes up to Siler Bald, so I'm excited about that. But look what I found on the way. Look at the colors on that. There's some big pieces there too. Gorgeous. Oh, someone just got his energy back. Oh, Forrest, stop pulling. And that's where we're going. Last time I was here, this was all mowed down. I guess they have let it grow natural again. Steeper than it looks. Clouds are clearing up a little bit. Just making a little turn here at this campsite and heading up to the peak up there, just over 5,000 feet. This is the view from the top. All right, we are heading back down again. Didn't stay too long at the top because there were a lot of gnats up there and they were just kind of laughing at my bug spray, unfortunately. So we are cruising down the hill back to the car, another couple miles. Bears are gonna love the berries on these bushes when they come out. Check out these ferns. Looks like flowers, but they're not. Passed a thru hiker right at the bottom of the hill to Siler Bald. He says, is it worth it to climb up there? And of course I said yes, because it's one of my favorite views on the AT, but made me laugh a little bit because I used to ask people that all the time. Should I take that side trail? Is it worth it? Is it worth the time? And in hindsight, I wish that I'd done more of the side trails. So next time, I'm gonna make time to do that. Some pretty little purple flowers. Just all along the side of the trail here. Just got a little snake on the trail. He's just, I think, a garter snake, not a venomous snake, but where'd he go? There he is. I don't know if you can see him. He blends in pretty well. See you later, snake. The sun is coming out a little bit, which is nice. A little bit more light on the trail, which is pretty. It's also kind of muggy, so that's what happens when the sun comes out after rain, but it's still an absolutely lovely hike. Having a good time, and I am working on teaching Forrest how to go slow on the downhill so we don't get hurt. Here's one of those really wet areas of the trail. Just step down. Hopefully this will still be running in the middle of summer when it's hot. It's pretty, isn't it? There's water. I don't know if you can see it. There's water running all down the trail. We're just walking on a stream. All right, we don't have too much further to go. We just passed the bridge, the little tiny bridge. And I can hear traffic, so I know we're almost back to the road. And there's the sign that we're almost back to our destination. The trail's gonna turn. And I hear all those cars. And actually, right when I was parked in the van this morning, right as I was about to get out and start hiking, it looked like a road rally was starting right from Wayah Bald. And a bunch of little sports cars went racing down the hill. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm glad that I didn't pass them on the way uphill in my van, because the road's really narrow and I was slowing down, especially if another car was coming. So I'm a little timid on some of those hills in the van, even though I've been driving it for a year, so it still takes some practice. So anyway, I hope that they're done with their rally by the time I'm ready to head out. But like I said, we are almost to the end. So successful training hike, almost in the books. Just beyond that double blaze there it is. It looks like an old road here. And if you go straight and down the steps, that's the AT. You could go the other direction on the road or downhill, which I believe that's probably a campsite, I'm guessing. And we are just right down that way. After you cross the road, you can take a turn to go to the Wayah Bald Tower. AT continues on there. And of course, Roz, the van, is waiting for us. I decided that a stop with a lazy hiker was in order since we were just outside of Franklin. Great place to celebrate a good hike. And I came at just the right time because the parking lot barely had anybody here when I got here, and now it's full. So we're heading off to the campground to relax and enjoy an off day tomorrow.